This next performer, you may remember, she's not only an amazing poet, great storyteller, she's also an inventor. You may be familiar with some of her creations like pants and the internet and carbonated water. That was totally her. She put every single one of those bubbles in that water, and you better damn well appreciate it. Every time you drink some motherfucking Topo Chico, you better thank her for putting all those bubbles in here, because she did that.
She's usually going online. There we go.
Walk away, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Janet.
Water was too boring, so I carbonated it for you people.
Hell yeah!
Because I'm not bubbly enough. When I was in the 7th grade and I was in, this is a total aside, but advanced math class, and the teacher there was like, "Your name's Janet. It's not colorful enough for you. You should have a name like Kiki." And so I just started using colored pencil for all my stuff and tried to act like I was happy, if that actually pulled off. These might not necessarily be about weird issues, but they all somehow relate to dreams. This first one is called Death is a Dog. Death is an untrained little bitch. It pees on the carpet and it barks through the night, and it's always begging for scraps under the table, seeing what it can take from you when you're not looking, when you've got your back turned. When you want it to heal, well, it never does. And it never rolls over. And it never plays dead. I know what it takes to die. It's not an emotional, rash decision. It's cold. It's calculated. It's a numbing void. And one day it suddenly all makes sense. And you either look for it, or it looks for you. Death is an untrained little bitch, and I've been begging for it, I tell you. But it doesn't come when you call. I leave a bowl of water out and a bowl of dry dog food, but you know, I never see it eating. But I notice that the bowl is always empty. And I still refill the bowl. And vacuum the dog hair that sticks to the couch and spray this air freshener in the living room, because no matter how hard you try, you can never get the smell out. Death is an untrained little bitch, I tell you. And it boils down to this. You won't get along with her, and she won't get along with you. And she'll claim her territory under the bed, eating your slipper while you try to sleep and remind yourself that there are no monsters waiting for you to close your eyes. These next two have things to do with dreams. It's the only way they relate. That's it. They're totally different. This one's called And What I Want to Know. I've been dreaming of you lately. Usually, in my dreams, I see you for just a short while. Then you have to leave. Maybe you tell me you miss me. Maybe you kiss me. Last night, when you left me again, I drove after you to the airport so I could say goodbye to you one more time. In my dreams, you're always with me. In my dreams, you're always leaving me. In my dreams, I run after you just to say goodbye again. And what I want to know is, when are these dreams going to stop? And what I want to know is, are you dreaming of me too? I daydream about you in the mornings. My legs are still tangled up in my sheets. I close my eyes so I can feel you there, curled up against me. Why do I have to get out of this bed? And what I want to know is, if you saw me hit by a car, my lifeless body lying in the street, would you hold me up against you? Would you hold my limp arms in your coarse hands? Would you rock me to sleep? Would you cry? Would you not want to say goodbye? And what I want to know is, if you saw that car speeding toward me, would you instantly run to me, because a life is no longer life without the one you love? I know what I would say. I know my answer. And what I want to know is, if I will live like this forever. And what I want to know is, if I'm going to suffer like this alone. And what I want to know is, are you dreaming of me too? And my last one, thank you, is called I Dreamt About You Last Night. I dreamt about you last night, and I fell out of bed twice. You can pin and mount me like a butterfly. I dreamt about you last night. I called you on the phone, even though you had passed away over 4 weeks ago now. I don't know why I called. I don't know what I was hoping for. But when you answered your phone, I said, "Dave?" You said, "Yes." And I said, "How are you?" And you said, "Fine." And I said, "You're not dead?" And you said, "No." And I said, "But I just told somebody that you passed away a month ago." "Oh," you said, "don't worry, I'll take care of it." And you sounded so relaxed, so peaceful. They say that whenever you have the chance to think about things unsolved in your day, that's what your dreams are for. And I keep dreaming about you. Don't I think about you enough? You're the one that left me. Why are you coming back at night when I let my defenses down, slipping in through my window and working your way into my dreams? 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. 2 lumps, please. You're the bee's knees, but so am I. I dreamt about you last night. We were sitting together. We were about to go out for the evening, and you were wearing a black t-shirt and black jeans. We were running late, and you were angry. I wanted to wear this, but I wanted to put more black on. I wanted to wear my black vest and my black jacket. You know, I always thought it was funny how concerned you were sometimes with the clothes that you wore. So I said, but you look fantastic in your jeans and t-shirt. And you smiled at me, and you kissed me. I wish I could have told you that much more in life, how good you looked. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish in life I could have told you the things that you wanted to hear. I saw you today. You were in a black car and you were wearing dark sunglasses. It could have been you, like you in that black convertible you used to own. It could have been you if I closed my eyes and squinted just slightly. You pulled up in the lane next to me as I was driving to my sister's house. You were about to turn right, and I watched you look at the oncoming traffic, waiting for your chance to leave me again. Let me think it was you, driving. Living. Let me think that you're just ignoring me. Then I could just be angry with you. 15 minutes with you. Well, I wouldn't say no. Oh, people see no worth in you. Oh, but I do. I dreamt about you last night. I was on a cruise ship, and you were working as a waiter. You were wearing one of those silly short jackets for your uniform. It was sea blue. And every time I thought I saw you, you would turn away to do your job. All I ever caught were fleeting glimpses of you walking away. All I keep thinking is that my days are finally free of you, but they're not. I keep thinking of you, and it isn't enough. I still can't escape you at night.
I can introduce her with this same exact voice that I'm using. Ladies and